But when the bank wants you to disclose all details about you, they even want more. What do? And sometimes some insiders help to give this kind of disclosure that are dangerous to customers.
I think it's
so two sides of the story.
Two sides.
The dollar issue and the issue of disclosure.
Issue of disclosure. I've said when I first saw that story, I told somebody who was close to me that really we are in a very difficult time in the country. A country where we lack education to how to identify counterfeit currencies in Nigeria. So it will help in spreading the fake currency even more. I don't know what our National Orientation Agency is doing. They should, in collaboration with EFCC, see how they can educate the general populace. If you can identify what a fake dollar is, you have solved half of the problem. The next is investigate to find out the root cause of how these materials make its way into Nigeria. I mean, if the fake Naira notes were not drawn with pen and crayon, they were manufactured somewhere with equipment, so the major thing is identify the source by which we make this. But beyond that, it speaks volume of the vulnerability in our financial circle, where someone, if I see a fake dollar now, a fake Naira note, I might not identify it. I might use it. And I'm one of 200 million Nigerians that, at least 5% of 200 million Nigerians that might not know or identify these fake dollars. And so we constantly trade in these fake currencies. It's a very dangerous trend. And I'm happy that EFCC is saying that we're going to come in and sanitize the system, rid the system, the society of these fake currency notes before it becomes a bigger danger to Nigeria and our economy.
Now, you see one thing about the whole story. We should be talking about fake currency in our Naira. But now, because of dollarization of our economy.
Of the Naira, of the economy.
We are crying about authentic and fake dollar. That shouldn't be the case. If we have an economy where Naira holds sway, then we'll be talking about fake Naira.
The point
but this time we're talking about dollars. And what do we do? Talk about
the thing is, we've been sold a dummy. The dummy is that the Naira is a paperweight and valueless currency in the world. Yes, against any currency in the world. It's that bad. The floating of Naira in recent times. I heard a discussion today with an expert, a chartered accountant, a doctorate candidate in financing of economy. And he told me, listen, what the president has done will, in long term, benefit Nigeria and our economy. But now, it has skewed our reasoning. The perception is the Naira is useless. People now in Nigeria if you see the amount of persons who go to banks to open domiciliary accounts, dollar accounts, yen accounts, open pounds accounts, Nigerians, because the value of Naira, euro, the value of the Naira has dropped. I think it's about time we get the proper education, financial education. The general populace need to get educated because the people will help the policy work or not, all right? If we have firm belief in the Naira and that it will rise again, one of the major issues that we're having is we are we consume more, a consumption society instead of a productive society. So once the government can focus on productivity and see how we can export more, you will see that in the long run, the Naira will start appreciating against the dollar, against the euro, against the pound, and then we'll be proud, and Nigerians will be proud of the Naira again. But now, let's begin to get this education across to Nigerians. Media houses begin to get this education across to Nigerians. Financial institutions in Nigeria begin to get this education across. There was a time when CEFA, there was a time when CD was paperweight. But because of constant policy and reworking of the engineering, re-engineering of the economy, they are where they are now. So let's get to work.